Welcome to New York Yankee baseball. This afternoon, it is the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, everybody, welcome aboard. The Sports Time Machine brings you into live action here at Yankee Stadium as the Baltimore Orioles take on the New York Yankees. As we'll go again, play our alternate replay 1979 season. And for those not familiar with what we're doing, I am playing the 1979 Strat Advanced season. I'm going to try to roll the dice as much as I can. I'm going to be using the 1978 Thurman Munson card. So Thurman Munson is healthy for the season, and he will not be allowed to fly during the regular season at all. So he'll be alive during this replay, and he'll play the entire season, hopefully, for me this year. Injuries are in play, as in this one, Willie Randolph will be out for a couple games. So, Ken Castro, welcome aboard. Welcome to Yankee Stadium in New York. Welcome to the press box, as it's the Orioles and the Yankees, and I'll be rolling dice. And thanks to Dwayne Marks, I'll have my new little setup here. I've finally, with what I'm paying for them, $25 a month or so. Now I know I could do the custom setup and put my box actually in the field to play and not have to play like half the box and split the screen. So that way people can still see the gameplay. People can still see the rolling of the dice. So let's get the baseball. Let's get to the game. Yankees defensively is going to be Piniella, Rivers, Jackson. I should have made changes on this. Nettles, Dent, Stanley, who's playing for Randolph, and Chambliss. Munson behind the plate, and on the mound, Ron Guidry. He has struggled. 0-2, 6.94 ERA, 11 hits, 12 innings, 12 walks, 15 strikeouts. He really had an awful first game of the season, ton of walks. Came back around the second game, still lost. The Yankees come in at 2-7. The Baltimore Orioles come in at 8-1. The Oriole lineup will be as follows. It'll be Al Bunbury leading off in center, followed batting second, Rich Dower. Batting third is Ken Singleton. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Batting fifth, designated hitter, Lee May. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Gary Riddicky. Doug DeCinces will bat seventh, playing third. Batting eighth is your catcher, Rick Dempsey. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Kiko Garcia. Well, folks, let's play baseball. 1979 alternate New York Yankee replay. So Bunbury will lead off. He's hitting 150. Through 40 at-bats and a couple doubles and a couple RBIs. Pitch from Guidry, and we're underway here at the stadium. That will be a 5-9, and that is going to be a ground ball second base. That's hit at Stanley. We'll see if he makes the play on this. 5-9, ground ball the second. Stanley's got it. He's a 3. Does he make it? Yes, he does. First out of the ball game by the chicken. So Bunbury's out. Here's Rich Dower. He's hitting 243. 2 doubles on the year. No RBIs. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the windup and the pitch. 5-3. Ground ball down to first. Picked up by Chambliss. Takes it to the bag himself. And that is out number 2. Oh, Jesus. All right, folks, we have a little bit of a play problem here. Give me 1 second. I had a collision here. Give me 1 second here. Again, should have known that was probably going to happen. Law of averages. So get that away, and hopefully we're still in business. So sorry about that. Let's continue onward. Sorry about that. Yeah, everything looks good. I do enjoy that. So here we go. Let's continue on. Yankee Stadium, bottom of the first inning. And we continue on. So it'll be Singleton. Okay. Let's re-roll Singleton because I think he may have grounded out. 6-11, ground ball to first. That is going to be Chambliss. So let's see if Chambliss makes this play. He is a 2E9. It's in the hole. Chambliss, Guidry coming over and makes the play. So nice job there. Chambliss flips to Guidry, and the Orioles go 1-2-3. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. On the mound for the Orioles, Mike Flanagan. He's 2-0 with a 3.00 ERA. 1 hit per inning pitch, 18 innings pitched, a pair of complete games, it looks like. 4 walks and 13 strikeouts, has given up 3 home runs. The Yankee lineup is going to be Rivers, Stanley, Munson, Jackson, Piniella, Nettles, Chambliss, White, and Dent. Again, I should have made these lineups a little bit stronger. I should put some guys in hit left-handed pitching or played with the lineup. So, again, I struggled enough. I have to make sure I make these changes before game starts. So Flanagan looks in. He's a lefty. He doesn't strike out a lot. Takes out 190 and 260 innings. Walks 70. Dempsey puts down the sign. Here's the first pitch. 6-5. Ground ball down the second. Dowers got it. Flips it to Murray. And that is your first out. So Rivers came in hitting 273, a double, a triple, home run, and 2 RBIs. They're missing their best hitter in Randolph. Stanley's up. He's hitting 231. He's been up 13 times with a couple doubles. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to him. 6-7. He struck him out. The chicken down on strikes for out number 2. Here is the catcher, Big Thurman Munson. Munson had an 0 for the homestand when he was last here. So he's gotten a little bit stronger since he's left. He's hitting 167, a double, 2 RBIs. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan for the windup and the pitch. That's a fly ball center field. Munson will continue being 0 for Yankee Stadium. Bunbury makes the catch, and 3 up, 3 down, go to Yankees. Let's go to the top of the second. Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. So Murray, May, Renicky the batters. Murray hitting 294, 3 home runs, 9 runs batted in. Munson puts the sign down. Guidry in the full windup, 6-6. So Murray hits one in the gap for a base hit. The 20 is a 10, and that's going to be a long single for Murray. So Murray on with 1 man out, with no man out. And here is Lee May. May hitting 286, 2 doubles, a home run, 5 RBIs. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry to lefty to right-handed May. 4-7. It's a strikeout. The big slider away, and he whiffs at it for out number 1. So big strikeout for Gator. And now here's left fielder Gary Renicky hitting 276, 2 doubles, 2 homers, and 8 runs batted in. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry now working from the stretch to Renicky in the pitch. 3-8, a single to center field. So that's a base hit to center field. Let's see if they send Murray to third. Let's see. Rivers is a +1, and they're going to try to send him for third. So I'm going to try to throw through. Throw for the lead runner. And here comes the throw. It is safe, a 10. So a 10 on the throw. So the runners are probably going to go second and third. They do. The second on the throw, second and third, and 1 out. So now here is Doug DeCinces. He's hitting 469, 5 doubles, 2 homers, 12 runs batted in. Yankees will play the infield back, 1 away. Munson puts down the target. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-10 is possibly a catch X. Thurman is a 2E6. Let's see if he makes the play on it and saves a run. And no, he does not. Oh, he makes a superb catch on a foul pop. So with 2 outs, Thurman Munson with that sensational play. Oh, he gets the Sensei out and will bring up Dempsey now. Second and third, 2 outs. Dempsey hitting 129. So far, double on the young season. Munson puts down the target. Guidry working from the stretch. Second and third, 2 out. Pitch to Dempsey. 1-6. Ground ball to short. Dent's got it. Goes to first. Got him. And the Orioles will strand 2. Let's go to the bottom of the second. Baltimore nothing. The New York Yankees nothing. The bottom of the second here at the Stockton. Carl, how you doing? But yes, welcome to how glad you're at work, Captain Carl. Long time no see. I appreciate you here. Thank you so much. 1979 New York Yankee replay, which means 7 months since 1978 season. He also has in his contract that do not fly in his contract. So he will not be flying home anytime during the season unless he's flown by the company plane. He is not allowed. He will not be doing that. He will not be dying on my watch. The Yankees will be playing with their lineup from the end of the 1979 season, so it's going to have stock. So, and I will be making trades. So I've reacquired Mickey Rivers from the Texas Rangers. He's back in the lineup as a Yankee, and I'll be making other trades. And also, Hal or the Strat Matic system will be making trades with the other teams in the season. But so far, no trades have been made. What I've seen. So here, bottom of the second, it is no score. Jackson, Piniella, Nettles to hit against Flanagan. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to Jackson, 1-6, and whiff, struck him out. Jackson on strikes, and Flanagan will get his. So now here's Lou Piniella. Again, he needs to be in this lineup and be productive against the left-handed. 37 at bats, a home run, and 2 RBIs, hitting a minuscule 135. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan, the left-hander, and the pitch. 4-9, ground ball in the whole second. That's Dower. Let's see if they can get an error on Dower. He's a 2-17, should make this play. It's hit right at him. I bet he's going to make it. And Noah's on base. Dower makes the E4, and that's not going to make Weaver any happier. So run first and 1 out. Here's Greg Nettles. Hitting 179, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. Nettles trying to see if he can, along with Munson, wake up this Yankee offense. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan from the stretch. Lefty on the matchup. 6-10, ground ball to third. Could be a double play. 6-10. The Sensei is a 2E18. The Sensei fields it. Let's see what he does with it. Does he make the play? Yes. Oh, yes, he does. Double play. 5-4-3 to end it. So the Yankees are out in the inning. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. We go to the top of the third. Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Top of the third. Baltimore no runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. The Yankees still have zeros across the board. Kiko Garcia will bat, followed by Al Bunbury and Rich Dower against Ron Guidry. Once he puts down the sign, Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Garcia. 4-8, fly ball, foul left field. Lou is there. Piniella makes the catch and makes the play. 1 away. 1 out in the third. Here's the center fielder, Al Bunbury. This is an excellent season for Bunbury. He should hit the ball quite well. He's hitting 146, slumping as of late. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry the full windup and the pitch. 5-5, struck him out. Guidry threw the fastball by Bunbury for out number 2. Guidry, the good high fastball, good slider combination. 2 outs in the third. Here's the second baseman, Rich Dower, hitting 237, 238 at bats. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry looks in and the pitch. He's one of the harder hitters to strike out in baseball. Base hit center field, Rich Dower on a 3-7. He smacks it right back up the middle, past Dent and Stanley. And Rich Dower is on with 2 men out. Dower probably not going anywhere. Here is Kenny Singleton. Again, this is advanced Strat-O-Matic since the 1979 season has yet to be made in Super Advanced. We'll be playing the advanced rules. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch to Singleton. He's 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Came in the game hitting a little over 400, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 4-7, struck him out. Slider away. Singleton fished at it, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. Go to bottom third. Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Bottom of third, Chambliss, White, Dent. Chambliss has struggled. It's been in the papers that he has to start producing. Yankees are not happy. They have George Scott on this team on the bench. He's been hitting But again, they basically gave Chambliss the benefit of the doubt in this game. He's going to play, hitting 130 with a double, no other extra base hits. Dempsey puts down the side. Here's a pitch to Chambliss. 1-6. Oh, he just missed it. Line drive to Dower, and that will be out number one. He hit a bullet, but Dower was played him perfectly. So now here's Roy White hitting 300, 20 at bats, a double, 3 RBIs, batting from the right-hand side against Flanagan. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan with the pitch. 2-6 is a pop straight up the chute, and that will call for a fireman. Now bring down Drain. Dower waits, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the third. Here's a shortstop, Bucky Dent. He had the day off in the last game, but had to come in because of the Randolph injury. And now both Stanley and Dent will have to play the next 2 games. This is where you don't want an injury because the Yankees do not have anybody else on the bench who can cover. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to Dent. 3-7, ground ball to short up the middle. Garcia has it, gets up, throws him out to Murray, and that will end the third inning. Yankees go 3 up, 3 down. Quiet game so far. Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Again, Baltimore 0-3-1. The Yankees still zeros across the board. Murray, May, Renicky for the Birds. So Murray 1 for 1, singles first time up. Munson sets the target. Guidry at the pitch. Here it is, 6-6, and that's a line drive up base hit for Eddie Murray. His second hit of the ball game. And that'll be a 15. That's too high for a double, so that will be a line drive single for Eddie. He'll continue his hot hitting and be around 333 now. So now here's Lee May, 0 for 1, one of the veterans on this Oriole team. He is 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Murray's on. He's being held. So let's see what the Yankees do here. They'll hold Murray on just to make sure. Right-handed batter. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-9 is a strikeout. And Lee May whiffs over the Guidry high fastball for out number 1. So Gator with another strikeout. That's his 4th of the day. And now here is Gary Renicky. He's 1 for 1 with the single. It's a dangerous Oriole lineup. Munson puts down the target. Guidry working from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. The pitch to Renicky. 5-4 fly ball. Shallow center. Rivers will back up a couple steps. Makes the catch. And there's 2 outs as Murray will trot back to first with 2 away. So for the Orioles, here's Doug DeCinces. Not one of his typical seasons where he smashes lefties around. It's a righty, more like he loves righties this season. Didn't hit for high average, but he's really balling right now, as they say, on the neighborhood. 33 at-bats, 5 doubles, and 2 homers, and has 12 ribbies. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch. Run first and 2 outs. Here we go. 4-3. Fly ball left field. That is Piniella. Let's see if Lou can make the catch. Lou, as the fans roar. Let's see if it's hit at Lou or not. It is. Piniella hopefully makes this catch. It's hitting right at him. And does he makes the catch. The Orioles do not score. They strand 1 more. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Baltimore nothing. And the New York Yankees nothing. We now go to the bottom of the 4th inning. No internet access at home, huh, Captain Carl? That kind of stinks. I'm sorry about that. So now we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to be Rivers, Stanley, Munson, left, right against Flanagan. So let's see if the Yankees can do something here. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan, the pitch. 1-7 line drive base hit for Rivers. He gets the first base hit for the Yankees. He's been an important part of this Yankee team since coming back. A 14 is too high. That'll be a long single for Rivers. So Rivers is on first, and he's the leadoff man on. Good move by Flanagan and Dempsey. We'll keep Rivers at first, and now here's the chicken man, Fred Stanley. On deck is Munson. Does Stanley lay down a bunt? Let's see. He looks down at his third base coach. He's a B in bunting. He'll be a C. You know what? Let's lay down a bunt. Yankees have to get something going here. There's the bunt. Stanley deadens one, And he does. Great play there. Rivers will go to second. So nice job, Chicken Stanley. Runner on second, one out. Here's Thurm. Thurm so far flat out his first time up. Big opportunity for Thurman to get a run here. Dempsey puts down a sign. Flanagan from the stretch. Runner on second, one out. 1-8. Oh, is that a base hit? 1-18? Yes, it is. Rivers had to hold up in case it was caught. 1-8 is a single. 1-18, one-star single. A 5 goes through for a base hit. Rivers stops at third, and the Yankees have runners at the corners. First and third, one out. Here's Reggie Jackson. Mr. October struck out his first time up. 11 strikeouts during the season, hitting a modest 275, 2 homers, 5 of these. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan from the stretch. Orioles playing the infield back. 6-10. Ground ball to third. Let's see if DeCinces turns 2 again. DeCinces again is a 2-18. If he doesn't, Rivers probably scores. Let's see. And only gets the fielder. He only gets the fielder's choice. So a great slide by Munson knocks Kiko Garcia off the ball, and Reggie gets the first and the run batted in, and the Yankees lead it 1-0. So the Yankees lead 1-0. Rivers scores from third on the fielder's choice, and now here's Piniella. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan working from the stretch and the pitch. 6-5, 5-ball shallow center. That is Bunbury. Comes in and makes the catch, and the Yankees are out in the fourth, but they get a run on 2 hits. They strand 1. We played 4. Yankees 1, Orioles 0. Top of the fifth coming up here at the stadium. Getting the New York Yankees Alternate Universe. Hello, Double D. How you doing, man? Welcome into the chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate you as always coming in here. I appreciate sometimes my regulars that are able to do this. So now here's Dempsey, Garcia, and Bunbury to bat for the Birds in the fifth. 0-4-1 for Baltimore. 1-2-0 for the Yanks. Guidry in his 5th inning of work. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the windup pitch to Dempsey. 2-9, popped it straight up. Oh, that's going to come down. May bring rain. Stanley waits. He may need Storm Field to call it. And Stanley makes the catch for out number 1 in the 5th. So now here's Kiko Garcia. He's a shortstop for the Orioles. He is hitting a nice 303, a double, 3 triples, and 5 RBIs. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Garcia. 4-9 is a ground ball, hard hit to second. Smothered by Stanley. Gets it up. Throws to Stanley for out number 2. 2 outs in the 5th for Bunbury. Bunbury to hit. Bunbury in the ball game so far. 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Again, he's had a slow start. Ground ball and a strikeout. 0 for 2 in this game. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. 6-6. That is a base hit in the gap down the line. Bunbury's going to go for 2. No, he holds it up. A great throw. Holy cow. What a throw back in. Let's see where it went, though. Let's see what he was trying to take second on Rivers. Rivers kind of galvanted it in. Bunbury is around first, but then Rivers threw a strike in the Stanley, holding Bunbury at first. 1-12 was your double. He rolled to 14. So now here is Dower. Runner on first in 2 outs. Dower hitting 256, a couple doubles, 1 for 2 in this game. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry working from the stretch. 1-9 fly ball center. Rivers comes in, makes the catch. And that will do it for the Orioles in the 5th. No runs, a hit, 1 man left. We're official here in New York. It's New York 1, Baltimore 0. Yankees absolutely need this one. They're 2-7 on the year. They're struggling through this early part of the year. The Orioles are 8-1. Nettles, Chambliss, White, the bat against Flanagan here in the 5th. Dempsey puts down a sign. Flanagan looks in. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-8. Ooh, that is a 20% single. 1-4. Does it pass inspection, as they say? 1-4? No, it does not. It's a 14. Wrong. You got the wrong 4, and he's out. So line drive Dower, 1 away. So now here is Chris Chambliss. He'll bat with 1 out in the 5th. Chambliss lined out his first time, had a good swing. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 2-11. Oh, hit by a pitch. Chambliss hit by a pitch. He'll take first base. So he'll go ahead and trot down the first. Feels like a full season out of Chris. So you're not going to get much injuries out of him. And now here he is, Roy White. Runner on first, one out. Nice Yankee he was. Number 6 in the uniform number. Switch hitter batting from the right-hand side. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in. Runner on first and one out. It's going to be a 6-8 fly ball left field. Not much on this Flanagan card. Renicky comes in, makes the catch, and that is out number 2. Flanagan, 3R, which means he's a little bit stronger against right-handed hitters. So most of these Yankees will not take advantage of the good stuff unless he actually hit the left side. So that's going to be on the left side. So it'll be Rivers, Jackson, Nettles, and Chambliss will have better opportunities against Flanagan. Last of 5th inning, which he's what's called a reverse left-handed pitcher. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan looks in. Runner on first and 2 out. Pitch to Dent. 6-5. Fly ball center field again. That's Bunbury. Trots in, makes the catch, and the Yankees have a runner held. No runs, no hits, a hit batsman. We played 5 here at the Bronx. New York 1, the Baltimore Orioles nothing. Top of the 6 here at the stadium. 1-2-0 for the Yanks. 0-5-1 for Baltimore here in the top of the 6th inning. 2-7 so far. You watch any of these games so far for me? I have lost some tough ones. Have not stopped teams. So whatever was available at the end of the 79 season, not the Yankees played. So they did reacquire Mickey Rivers a couple games in the season. I needed to have Mickey back. The Yankee outfield was atrocious. They were going to play basically a 3-4-4 alignment, and I can't do that. So Rivers came back. He's provided offense. Randolph has provided unbelievable offense, like 3 or 4 home runs, but he's out for this series. So they're already having struggles in the lineup and scoring runs. So they need all they can get. Their bullpen has been awful. Jim Cott has been added to the Yankee bullpen for their second lefty they can throw out there, and he had a pretty good year. So he'll be one of the Yankee lefties that's out there. Top of the 6th, 1-0. Again, I'm allowing trades by the Strat PC. I'm also making any deals. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry looks into Singleton. Singleton's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 2-11. Ground ball hard to short. Dent's got it, picks it up, and throws him out the Chambliss for 1 out in the 6th. 1 out in the 6th coming up. And if you stay after the game, folks, I'll give you standings for everybody. I know Double D, you're a Cubby fan, I believe. And I'll go ahead and give you everyone's record. Murray, 2 for 2. So he's had 2 hits off Guidry so far. Yes, he is hitting .333. So if you're doing your math, boys and girls, .333 in baseball is officially 12 of 36. A double, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs. What you do is hit 12 divided by 36 on your calculators at home, and you get .333333. Or in baseball terms, hey, you get a hit every 3 times up. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry looks in. Most people lose their jobs if they're wrong 2 out of 3 times. Baseball players go to the Hall of Fame. See? There's something to strive for. Munson puts down the target. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Murray. 2-7, base hit center field. Murray's now above .333. And, of course, he is a Hall of Famer. So Murray slams one through the center field past Guidry. He's on at first with 1 out, the tying run. And now here's Lee May, a dangerous hitter, hitting .270, home run, 5 RBIs. He's got a little bit of power on Guidry's card. He's got a power on his own card. Munson puts down the target. Guidry from the stretch. Runner on first and 1 out. 3-4, fly ball center. Rivers will have to back up probably a couple steps. He'll come back to it and makes the catch. Welcome to Death Valley, Yankee, where balls go to die. That's 2 outs here in the 6th, and it brings up a dangerous Gary Renicky. 25 home runs on the season. 64 RBIs, his projected 79 stats. He's at .290 with 2 doubles, a couple homers, and 8 ribbies. So here we go. Can he get it? Munson puts down the side. Guidry from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs. 2-8, and now he basically finds the base hit on an off card. Base hit. 2-8 base hit. Just Renicky, he slammed it. He hit a regular base hit to the pole side, but there was only a hit by pitch on that side. They'll hold the runner at second. 2 on and 2 outs. Guidry made a great pitch, but Renicky found something. 2 on, 2 out. Now Guidry has to get through this. Here's a Yankee killer, especially a Guidry killer. You can look up the numbers. Doug the Sensei has always been a natural Guidry killer. He's up to 441 on the season with 5 doubles and 2 homers. Top spot for Guidry. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch. 3-7 struck him out. Guidry with the high fastball way. And the Sensei waves at it. And the Orioles will strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 1-0 Yanks. So the Yanks holding on to a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Is there a way to do it? See, there's our ratings, Baltimore's lineup card, box scores, play account, out-of-town scoreboard. I thought they gave you the standing, their stuff for stats in the middle. So let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard and see if the Cubbies are playing. They're playing the St. Louis Cardinals, and don't look this way, Double D. Cardinals leading 3-0. 3-6-1 for the Cardinals, 0-2-2 for the 79 Cubbies. Montreal leads the Mets 2-0 in the senior circuit. Pirates over the Phils 3-1. It's Atlanta over Cincinnati 5-3. The Astros lead the Dodgers 5-3. And the Padres and the Giants are 1-1. Don't think these are final scores, but that is your National League circuit. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 1-0 ball game. So Rivers followed by Stanley and Munson. The bat in the bottom of the 6th. Munson waits there with the bat. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan lefty. 2-4. That's a big boom on Munson's card. Ground ball to third, picked up by the Sensei, throws him out, and Mickey Rivers is retired. He scored the Yankee only run and the only run of this ball game so far. Stanley, the batter, he's 0-for-1 again with off injury. Stanley's kind of forced to play second this series. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to Stanley. 3-10. Oh, Stanley almost jacked one. Struck him out. 3-11, 3-12 were bombs. So he missed it. 3-11, 3-12. He rolled the 3-10. So with 2 outs, here's Thurman. Again, if you're not with us, this is the 1978 Thurman Munson card. Again, he's going to have a full year of stats. He does 311 is his injury, but with 617 at-bats, he will not miss many outings. He won't miss many games. Again, we've told you, like I told you before, he is not allowed to fly the plane at all. So he's grounded basically. The only way he can fly is with the team. He's not allowed to go home, see family. I'm sorry, Thurman. We put that in your contract. You cannot do it. So last of the 6, 1-0. Again, this is the My Alternate Universe replay. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to Munson in the pitch. 5-10. That is a popped up or a catch X. Dempsey's a 2-3. This should be an easy play. Munson throws the bat aside, and it should be an out. Hustle down there, and he gets him. So Munson is retired. So we played 6 here at the stadium. 3 up, 3 down, go to Yankees. It's still 1-0 Bombers. 1-2-0 for the Yanks. The Orioles 0-7-1. Top of the 7th for Ron Guidry. So Dempsey, Garcia, Bunbury, the bat for the Orioles here in the 7th. Top of the 7th here, Munson. And that's a 4-10 fly ball center field. Let's see what's going on here. Rivers a 3-10. This is where a 4 in center would have killed the Yanks normally. Let's see if Rivers can make the play. And does, makes the play. That's why Mick's out there. 1 out in the 7th. And here's Garcia. He's 0 for 2. Munson puts down the sign. Garcia looks in. Here's the pitch. 2-11. Popped it straight up again. Again, that could bring rain. Stanley waits. Calls off Chambliss and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs in the 7th. Again, Guidry keeping the Orioles down this time. And now here's the center fielder, Al Bunbury. 1 for 3. Again, my rules in this replay also, I'm going to hit the dice, and if they make a batting change, I've already thrown the dice, it is called, the umpire has called timeout, and we will re-roll it. So unless sometimes I forget, and I roll and then hit the dice, and then they make a change. So in case they do, but Bunbury will bat for himself. I expected him to bat. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry to Bunbury. Lefty against lefty. 6-12 is a fly ball center field. Guidry's going to give the Yankees 7 solid innings. Rivers is there. Doesn't have to move. Makes the catch. And get up and stretch here at the Bronx. Yankees 1, Orioles nothing. Yankees 1-2-0. Baltimore 0-7-1. Bottom of the 7th coming up here at the stadium. All right, let's continue. Jackson, Piniella, Nettles. Jackson hit into a fielder's choice. That's been the Yankees' only run so far. Flanagan stays out there. Dempsey puts down the sign. Let's make sure there's not going to be a pitching change. Dempsey puts it down. Flanagan looks in. Lefty-lefty matchup. 5-7 is a strikeout. So Jackson down on strike. This is where you want to face Flanagan, is on that left side. But that time, Flanagan got him. So 1 away. Sweeping slider by Flanagan. And now here's Piniella. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Reached on an error back in the 2nd. Dempsey puts down a sign. Flanagan the big windup and pitches. 6-11. That is back to the mound. Flanagan fields it. Let's see if he can make the play on it. He fumbles a bit. He's a 3-11. So let's see if he makes it. He gets it. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. Good job by Flanagan. And he fields his own position. That's FIP fielding if you're at home. So now here is Greg Nettles. 2 outs, 5 in the 7th. 1-0 Yanks. Nettles to Flanagan. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in. Lefty-lefty matchup on Nettles. 5-4. That ball is going to go deep right field. Way back goes Singleton. And you can put it on the board. I believe it is gone. And it is gone. So Greg Nettles does what I said. Lefty-lefty matchup. Flanagan being a reverse lefty, and Nettles mashes one. Deep left center field the opposite way. 2-0 Yankees. Hey, Greg Nettles, this bud's for you. A home run by Nettles is first of the year, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. 2 outs in the 7th, and here's Chambliss. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in. Here's the pitch. 1-7, and Chambliss hits a drive to deep right field, I believe. This ball is deep. The Yankees have gone back to back and belly to belly. Right center, back goes Bunbury into the stands for a home run. And Chris Chambliss, knowing his job was in jeopardy, just hit a jack, and it's 3-0 Yankees. So back-to-back jacks by Nettles and Chambliss, and the Yankees have a 3-0 lead. Holy cow. So the Yankees trying to get a huge win here. So now Dempsey goes out and talks to Flanagan. Let's see if Weaver has any decisions. No, he's good. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in. 6-10 is a fly ball center field. That is Al Bunbury. 2-8 for Bunbury. Does he make the catch on it? He comes in hard on it and makes the catch. Yankees get 2 on 2 solo jacks, back-to-back, belly-to-belly by Nettles and Chambliss. Yankees lead 3-0. We head to the 8th. 3-4-0 for the Yanks, 0-7-1 for the Orioles. Dower, Singleton, Murray for the Birds. So Guidry will stay out there. There is no motion in the Yankee bullpen, so we'll see what happens here. Munson puts down the sign now. Guidry to Dower in the pitch. 3-8. Ground ball to short. This time, Guidry got the pitch where he wanted. Dent's got it, picks it up, and throws a strike to Chambliss for out number 1. 1 out in the 8th. Here is Singleton. In the ball game, he's 0 for 3, a couple grounders and a strikeout. With a 3-0 lead, Guidry can be a little aggressive here. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry to the switch, hitting Singleton. 2-7, struck him out. Guidry with strikeout number 6. High fastball got Singleton 2 away. So now here's Eddie Murray. Murray's 3 for 3 in the ball game. Switch hitter batting from the right-hand side. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry looks in. Here's the pitch to Murray. 3-10. It draws the walk. So Guidry now walks a little bit off the mound, mumbling. Runner on first and 2 outs. And the Orioles got a base runner in the 8th. It's going to be Lee May. He's 0 for 3, a couple strikeouts. Let's see if they leave him in there. He will leave him in there to bat against Guidry. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry working from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 outs. Here's the pitch to May. 3-8. Oh, and he draws one of those. Again, imaginary walks. 3-8. Nothing on his column but the walk, and May got one. And Guidry now is mouthing off to the home plate umpire. And if your kid's at home, you probably don't want to be reading this. That's Dale Ford behind the plate. Mike Riley, Darrell Cousins, and Terry Cooney join him. 2 on, 2 outs. A hit or a walk may tire Guidry here. So now here's Renicky. Here's Renicky in the 8th. Let's look at the Yankees bullpen right now and see what options they got. Ron Davis, who was used like a horse the last time out, but he was able to come back in. He's already pitched 10 out of his 85 innings in 9 innings. So he has been used a ton. The idea is probably not to go back to Davis here. Gossage only pitched an inning the last game, but this is not the spot you probably want him. Too many righties, and Gossage did not pitch well to righties. First and second, 2 outs, Renicky the batter. Renicky's going to swing away against Guidry. Munson looks in, puts down the sign. From the stretch is Guidry. Here's the pitch to Renicky. Foul ball. Ooh, just missed one. Woo-hoo. Foul down the left field line, and curves foul. Woo. 1-8, 1-9 gone. 110 was the roll off the table. So let's re-roll it. Strike 1 on Renicky. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry's got to be careful here. 6-3, and that's a ground ball back to the mound. Guidry's usually a fine defender. He's a 3-6. Let's see if he makes the play on it. Guidry gets it. Does he make the play? In time. Guidry gets it and throws the Chambliss. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees 3 and Baltimore nothing. I'm used to saying Yankees losing half the time, but this time they're getting a good one here. Yeah, I used the Mets in 80 and did my replay also. And basically, I was having a great year with the Mets, and I kept them in contention for almost an entire year because of Reardon and Neil Allen and stuff. So, yeah, I believe you. And the Mets do perform. If I remember right in history, Mets used to perform well like first couple weeks of the season, kind of kept you interested. I was able to watch a lot of the games, and then all of a sudden they'd fall off. So bottom of the 8th, 3-0 Yankees. So let's see what they can do here. Dent, Rivers, Stanley, bottom of the 8th. Flanagan to stay out there. He has enough innings. I feel he wouldn't get pulled. 266 to be exact. Almost 9 innings a start. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to Dent. 2-7. Light drive the shortstop, and that is 1 away. And are you rolling old-fashioned cards and dice with the old 79 double D, or are you playing on the PC2 and rolling your own dice or letting the computer roll it? Bottom of the 8th inning, 3-0. Here's Mickey. He's 1 for 3 at the run scored. Dempsey puts down a sign. Flanagan to Rivers. 5-7 is a strikeout for Rivers. That is strikeout number 5 for Michael. That's 2 outs. I believe we lost Mike Flanagan a long time ago. Might have been the suicide even. 2 outs in the 8th. And here is the chicken, Fred Stanley. He had a huge Sacrifice bunt back in the fourth inning that led to the Yankee run. And then the Yankees had 2 solo jacks in the seventh. They lead 3-0, 2 outs in the eighth. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan to Stanley. Here we go. 4-12 fight ball left field. Renicky there backs up, makes the catch, and that's all for the Yankees in the eighth. 3-0 Yankees. We head to the ninth. So now Guidry will come out and pitch the ninth. He knows he's on kind of a short leash. Gossage is up. They'll have to use him if he comes in. He's their best pitcher out of that bullpen. So we'll see what happens. The Sensei, Dempsey, Garcia, right against Guidry. And they will bat for the Sensei and bring in Terry Crowley. So left matchup, that's an interesting call. Crowley 1 for 1 on the year, 317 hitter. He was actually an even hitter. He didn't care about lefties or righties. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry to Crowley, 4-12, 5 balls, shallow center. Rivers will come in and make the play, and that is out number 1 in the ninth. Yankee fans on their feet, trying to cheer their team on and get them a big win here. So now here is Rick Dempsey. Oh my goodness, they're saying Las Vegas odds are 99% that the Yankees will win this. I wonder what the odds were of the Red Sox winning the World Series. In 86 with the same exacts. You never know, folks. Gotta play it out. 1 out in the ninth. Here is Dempsey. Actually, with his new Strat and Matic they've had the last couple years, the probability of teams winning. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry looks in. Lefty to righty matchup. 4-10. That is 5 ball center field. Now we gotta worry. Rivers made the last play. Law of averages says he might make a mistake. Oh, it's going in the gap. That's going to be trouble for Rivers. He gets in the hole, cannot get it. That's a double. So Dempsey doubles in the gap past Pinnell and Rivers, and a runner on second. So he got the X chance, and it went in the gap between Pinnell and Rivers. So now Baltimore with the runner on. Again, 1-hitter walk would probably tire Guidry right now. Here's Kiko Garcia. So Garcia will bat. See if they bat for him here. Will he bat? And he will bat for himself. Runner on second. 1 out is Kiko. Munson puts down the sign. Guidry from the stretch. Fans on their feet. Trying to get a big win here. 3-9. Oh, is a 65% chance at a base hit. It's an 11. That's a base hit for Kiko Garcia. So a big hit for Garcia. Dempsey had to wait for the ball to go through. We'll go to third, and Guidry officially is tired. So now it's going to be Bob Lemon. He will step out of the dugout, and he will wave Gossage on. This is a year where Gossage was stronger against lefties by a mile even. So the time is now to bring in the Goose. So Gossage will come in out of the bullpen car. Pitching change here at the stadium. As it is New York 3 and the Orioles nothing. Now, if you're wondering, Al Bunbury in this situation is a 344, 446 hitter versus Guidry. When I make this change against Gossage, Bunbury's numbers should go down quite drastically. So against Gossage, it goes down almost half. Bunbury's a 242, 276. That's on base plus slugging. And that's against a certain pitcher in this game. Something new to the Stratomatic console this year. So again, that tells you Goss's card has absolutely squadouche against lefties. And against right-handed pitching, there's actually an automatic home run against Gossage on there. So let's go ahead and make the change. For some reason, I did not make it. So here's Gossage. He'll come out, and there it is. So there is the move. So Gossage comes in 1-0, 7.36 ERA through 4 hits, giving up 4 innings, has given up 6 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts, and he's given up a bomb. So the tying run is at the plate. Bunbury has power versus righties, and Gossage gives up home runs versus lefties. So Gossage got to be careful here. Munson puts down the sign. Gossage from the stretch. 1-6 is going to be a light drive in the gap for a base hit. That may go. Oh, they batted for Gossage. Oh, that is unfair. If I roll that the right way now, Pat Kelly ties this game up with the 1-6. You remember, folks, I did tell you, right? Please tell me in chat I did tell you. If I don't click on it and they bat for him, it is a re-roll. The umpire has waved his hands up and says re-roll. Sorry, re-roll. Right? I'm going to my chat to make sure you guys heard me say that, because that's a home run for Pat Kelly. But I told you, in case I don't hit the thing in time and the game subs out, ladies and gentlemen, and I roll, it's a dead ball, and I re-roll, because basically this is a new hitter up. So basically I rolled and hit it. Unfortunately, they pinch hit for Bunbury, which I didn't think they were going to do. That was going to be a base hit for Bunbury regardless. But they brought in Pat Kelly up, and that would have been a home run to tie the game. Like I said, I know it sounds cheap, folks, but I've said that before. If you're watching this from the beginning, it is a dead roll for me, and it's going to be a re-roll for the Orioles. I hope people were here when I said that, so I'm not just messing with you or not wanting the Yankees to lose. They got to still roll this 1-6 again. So Pat Kelly will now come in. Let's look at Kelly versus Gossage. All of a sudden, these numbers went up. 281, 430 versus the right-hander. Kelly is a dominant hitter against right-handed pitching, including those home runs on 5 and 6. So here we go. First and third, one out. No change made here. Make sure no one's going to run. No, first and third, one out. Munson puts down the target. Gossage from the stretch. Let's see what happens here. 2-7 struck him out. Oh, the Orioles feel gypped. Earl Weaver comes out, and he probably got thrown out this ball game. So Weaver thrown out by Dale Ford. And now with 2 outs in the 9th inning, here's Rich Dower. So the Orioles feel like they're getting screwed, I bet. But again, I told you from the beginning, if I do that and a mistake is made, it is a re-roll, regardless who's playing. So Gossage to Munson, 2 outs in the 9th, time run on. Dower with some power. And of course, Gossage gives up power to righty. But in my Dower should be powered up, should be an end. Munson puts down the signs. Gossage working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-7 struck him out, and that, folks, is your ball game. So the New York Yankees hold on and win this 3-0. Again, hopefully people watch this from the beginning. I did say it was again, I do call it a re-roll in case I don't hit and I hit the dice before the change is made. So the Yankees win this 3-0. They'll go to 3-7. The Orioles will drop to 8-2. First loss of the season to Flanagan. He goes to full 8 innings. ERA goes down to 3.12. He gave up the 3 runs. Injury went 8 1/3. He's 1-2 now. ERA does drop to 4.05. Gossage just give me 2/3 of an inning with a couple strikeouts. Doubles by Dempsey. Home runs by Nettles and Chambliss. Both were back-to-back, belly to belly. RBIs by Jackson, Nettles, and Chambliss. So there you go, folks. And for the Yankees so far, a lot of people had one hit. Rivers, Munson, Nettles, Chambliss. Big win because, again, with Randolph's injury, they have to get wins when they can get. Murray, 3 for 3, was on base 4 times. Renicky, 2 for 4. Dempsey, Garcia had a hit apiece. Dower and Bunbury had a hit. And that was kind of weird there. Yankees will win this at home by the score of 3-0. Let's take a look at any standings and statistics so far through this day of April 17th, 1979, which I was about 11 years old at that point. So let's look at this. Let's see get my screen up here. Give me 1 second, my friends. Thank you so much for coming in. Double D, Captain Carl K. Castro. I'll see who else may have came in late. Hopefully came in. Hopefully everyone please hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Yankees will go to 3-7. They'll go to 5. Orioles are still in first. They're game ahead of the Brewers. And then the Tigers are 5-3. The Blue Jays surprisingly 4-6. Red Sox 3-5. Cleveland 3-6, and Yankees 3-7. In the National League East, Pirates 6-4. They're a half game over Montreal. That's what we expect. The Cardinals are now 4-4. The Mets are 4-4, only a game back. The Cubbies are 3-4, game and a half back. They were 2-5 in real life Double D, so the Cubs are about a game ahead of the real life number. So not bad, I guess. Phillies are 3-5. These were a really good Philly team, winning the pennant in 76, 77, and 78, and then win the championship in 80. Giants first place in the National League West, 7-5. They're tied with the Houston Astros at 7-5. Braves are 6-5. Padres are 6-6. Reds are 5-7, and the Dodgers are 5-8. Let's take a look at maybe some. Let's see if we can take a look at any games. Again, what we're probably going to do, there's 2 games left in this homestand. I may play those offline and then again play the Channel 11 games. The entire Texas Rangers series is a TV series, so I may play that one out for you guys. So Martinez, Tommy John tomorrow. That's a night game. I may post that on my community thread. Palmer versus Louis Tiant will be the finale. That's a Thursday. And if I keep to that, the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday gets the Texas Rangers on Channel 11, folks. So that'll be the Texas. That'll be Steve Comer against Ed Figueroa. And then the Saturday game, which will probably be an afternooner, yes, it'll be Fergie Jenkins against Catfish Hunter. That's a tough matchup. Catfish doesn't have his A stuff. And then on Sunday, it will be the former Yankee, also Doc Ellis on the mound. And again, Ron Guidry will take the pit for the New York Yankees. Again, 2 games left, the Orioles, and then we'll have 3 on the TV versus the Texas Rangers. And that'll be this weekend. That's the 20th through the 22nd. So get your tickets, as we'll have that one right here on the Sports Time Machine. Thank you, folks, for coming in. I appreciate everyone. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate it. Been paid by Steinbrenner. Come on. So I hope somebody heard what I said. Thanks for the broadcast. Of course, Captain Carl. That's why I'm here. Double D. Appreciate everyone here. 56 minutes. Not too bad of a stream. Thank you to Dwayne Martz. I'll keep saying that. He gave me that nice setup to how to do the setup to put my dice tray inside the stadium there instead of having a half a screen of the dice and half a screen of the game you're watching. So that way you have the scoreboard and everything else you're watching. So that really worked well. I was real appreciative of that. Maybe get back again later. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on, folks. Have a great rest of the day. Captain Carl, don't work too hard. Please stay with us. Keep watching the broadcast if you can, even on your phone or stuff. We all miss you. Hopefully you get to come back. Double D, always great to see you. Ken Castro was my official scorer in the broadcast booth. So he was here in the beginning when he heard me say that. So he can officially give you the official scorer's decision as he's officially the community official scorer, being part of the crew here. So thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. So thank you, guys. We'll see you again. Sports Time Machine, Utah Mike. We'll see you again for more sports and entertainment from my channel. Talk to you real soon, dudes.